And language interpreter is Catherine Simaloi, and TV47 Prime starts now. President William Ruto has warned those planning for June 25th protest anniversary against disrupting peace. The president also has cautioned against any form of chaos, destruction of property, or disruption of essential services ahead of next week's anniversary of the June 25th anti-government protests. Meanwhile, the president is set to sign the Finance Bill 2026 on Tuesday.
Speaking during the 95th St. John Ambulance Annual Parade and Inspection at State House, Nairobi, President William Ruto delivered a message centered on freedom and responsibility. The president acknowledged that while citizens enjoy freedom of speech and expression, such freedoms must be exercised responsibly.
Yours is a free country. You have the freedom to dream, freedom to speak, freedom to become all that you can be. But freedom and responsibility are inseparable.
President Ruto cautioned against any form of chaos, destruction of property, or disruption of essential services ahead of next week's anniversary of the 25th anti-government protests.
Freedom without responsibility is not freedom. It is recklessness. And recklessness always has a cost.
Meanwhile, Deputy President Kithure Kindiki questioned the basis of the planned protests, insisting that this year's finance bill did not introduce any new taxes. Government-allied leaders have claimed that there could be a hidden agenda behind the calls for nationwide protests.
Wenye kuleta hii pitisha hii walikuwa nasingizia mswada wa fedha. Sasa mswada wa fedha hauna chochote ambacho kinaweza kuzungumziwa. I wonder what else is making those who had called for those protests to continue.
We also want them to do an honorable thing and call off the maandamano they are saying they are planning. Because that maandamano has no agenda, has no complaint, has nothing.
Kama ni hiyo finance bill, hakuna kitu iliongezewa ya kuumiza wananchi, kwa hivyo hata sioni haja ya hayo maandamano.
A section of Kenya Kwanza leaders issued strong warnings against what they described as attempts by opposition politicians to mobilize young people for political purposes.
When you are exercising Article 37 right to picket, to demonstrate, to do all this, it is not to say your right to demonstrate is greater than the right of our children to go to school. It is not greater than the right of business people, mama mboga, to continue doing their business.
The coming days will test the balance between freedom of expression and responsibility in Kenya's evolving democracy. Joash Onsare, TV 47.